How many liters are under your hood? By 1967, the baby boomers were starting to have families of their own, and big, full-size cars like Ford Galaxies were flying off showroom floors by the hundreds of thousands. Performance car enthusiasts now had a variety of smaller, powerful pony cars to choose from, like the Ford Mustang and the Chevrolet Camaro. And while Ford offered high-performance versions of its full-size family cars for years, the sales numbers of the big-inch, big cars were declining. Our 67 Galaxie 500 XL is fitted with the 7-liter sports package and hides a legendary V8 under the hood, and is one of only a handful and a half ever built this way. Ford had kind of an alphanumeric bowl of soup going on when it came to engines in the 60s. The 427, the 428, the 429, and in 66 they actually went metric and called this the 7-liter. Well, don't be fooled. Our 67 7-liter still has an R code 427 under the hood. The 7-liter sport package started with the 345 horsepower 428 cubic inch V8 as the cornerstone, available with an automatic or a 4-speed manual transmission. However, this is just one of 8 ever built with the R code 427, a 425 horsepower specially built power plant that sucked air and gas through 2 4-barrel carburetors, smashed the mixture in high compression cylinder heads, and blew out the smoke through header-like cast iron manifolds. It wringed out nearly 500 foot-pounds of torque and sent it through the toploader 4-speed down to the 350 gear-equipped rear axle, ready to launch this XL-sized XL off the line with authority. Big cars like this 67 Galaxie can be great fun, especially when they're equipped with the high-power 427 4-speed driveline. They surprised a lot of competitors on the street, and they're big enough to allow you to bring your crew along for the fun. But like always, the driver usually got stuck for the gas. The plush interior of this 7-liter is like a high-speed rumpus room, all jazzed up with the XL Series bucket seats and wood grain steering wheel, and more red landscape than the surface of Mars. Cool vertical wood grain inserts run up and down the door panels, and the long center console is capped with a spacey 4-place indicator light set. There are surprisingly few gauges, but the curious speed red line still graces the speedometer. It was a Ford thing of the mid-60s. It's a big, roomy, comfortable place to mash the gas and roll the gears. The long, sleek lines of this swingin' 60s Luxo cruiser are highlighted by the fastback rear design and how everything else seems to kind of lean forward, suggesting speed and power. 7-liters rolled on wider steel wheels with mag-style caps snapped in place, and front disc brakes have the unenviable task of stopping this big ride. Redline tires accent the bright red paint. Their stripe is echoed in the 7-liter's thin white pinstripe that runs the whole length of the car. And there were a few exterior badges, but nothing blatantly obvious like a billboard stripe to warn the others of a 427 lurking in their midst. Driving this car is an experience like few others, as the suspension is soft and you can really feel the car's size as you wheel it through the turns. Lifting the clutch and stomping the gas creates a fore and aft rocking as the Super 7 squats under the torque, and you better have a clear road ahead because this car is gonna own it. We can't get enough of cool big cars like this 67 Galaxie. To me, it just screams road trip. Even just a quarter-mile road trip. Heck, the car's a quarter-mile long. If you like this kind of stuff, we invite you to subscribe because the Brothers Collection is full of all kinds of different muscle cars, and we share them with you each week here on Muscle Car of the Week. See you next time.